Hi, my name is Samantha Harris, and this is my second book critique. The book I will be featuring today is called Pax by Sarah Pennypacker. This is a story about a boy named Peter who is forced to let his pet fox, Pax, go in the woods. This decision eats away at Peter, and he sets off on an adventure back to find his fox. The first lesson I have prepared for this story is a 6th grade history lesson. Students will be put into pairs of 2. Each pair will pick a war or a particular battle of that war and create a timeline. This timeline will be created online using readwriteandthink.org timeline. After they've created the timeline, they will post it on their Pearl Tree community that I, as the teacher, have already created for them. Each student will have to comment and reflect on one other student's timeline. There will be an in-class discussion on their comments and ideas and what they think worked and didn't work. This is an example of the project that the students will create. I have created a timeline based off of World War II and put in different battles that I saw were important for the war, all the way up till the ending of the war. When they're done with their timeline, the students will then post it to a Pearl Tree classroom, and then you can comment on each one. The second lesson I have prepared is for a 7th grade English class. Students will partake in a hot seat activity during class. The class will then be divided into 2 groups. Each group must write and carry out a skit based on the book and their own perspectives of the characters and storylines. The performance will be filmed, and a member of each group will be responsible to share the video in their Pearl Tree community. The next 7 books, I will give a brief description of each story. For the first book I will be talking about, it is called Babushka and the Three Kings, written by Ruth Robbins. This is an adaptation from a Russian folktale about an old woman named Babushka, who gets visited by the 3 wise men on their way to see baby Jesus. At first she turns them away, but later on has a change of heart and goes out into the night on her journey to find the newborn child. The second book is called A Tree is Nice, written by Janice May Udry. This story illustrates the importance of trees, the different things that they can do, and why we should plant more of them. The next book is called The Hello Goodbye Window, written by Norton Juster. This is a story about a window in a kitchen that allows a child to bond with his grandparents. The window allows them to watch the stars, see the weather, and share goofy moments together as they imagine all sorts of things that they can see through the window. The next book is called Sam, Bangs, and Moonshine, written and illustrated by Evelyn Ness. This is a story about a little girl named Samantha who ends up hurting her friend and losing her cat through all of her ridiculous lies. She learns in the end that lying is never the answer. This next book is by far one of my favorite, and it is called This Is Not My Hat by Jon Klassen. This is a hilarious story told in the perspective of a small fish who takes a hat from a sleeping big fish. This next book is called Where the Sidewalk Ends, written and illustrated by Shel Silverstein. This is a collection of short poems including the following but not all: Hug a War, Listen to the Mussins, Pancake, True Story, and How Not to Dry the Dishes. The last book I will be talking about in this critique is called Casey at the Bat, written by Christopher Bing. This is a poem that tells the happenings of a baseball game where Casey, a loved player, is up to bat, and things may or may not go his way. Thanks for watching!